Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass. He didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Well, backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing, Jones. He'll try and do this himself. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Now Jones. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Complete to number 85. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
from the gun on 3rd down. Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Dolphins drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. They begin with a quick throw out left. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Sets up 4th down.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Here's Jones throwing to start the drive. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Dolphins.
Looking to throw. Jones. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw. Jones. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
First down. 1st and goal, Cleveland.
Looking to throw. Jones. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Browns put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
They're on the 26-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Frazier.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll set up to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A 7-yard pickup.
Up the middle they go. Frazier.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. They're all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run. Here's the rookie out of Arkansas.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
3rd and goal and still a long way from the end zone.
He'll look to throw. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. On now the Miami field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 13-year man puts it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 21 carries, 52 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
A gain of a yard.
Jones keeping it on the sneak. And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short.
It's 4th down.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 26-yard line.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
They'll look to throw here.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Joshua Party on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in down. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Brings up second and 8.
From the 27, Jones. He finds his man, complete. That's Romero. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
And it's third down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
And it's third down.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Looking now, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Browns.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Looking to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Fair catch. Signaled for.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Well, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
First down.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that will agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Jones. This is Reese on the ground. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Well, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Jones now. Off play action.
That's to the pylon and incomplete.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And he will find his man on the outside. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Now throw right side here going to be incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established a running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 5.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because
But he's into the clear. Inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Dolphins offense returning to the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. And his pass incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards.
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff up the middle. Frazier. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. On now the Miami field goal unit. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The Browns offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 26-yard line.
Here's Jones. Off the bootleg. He finds his man. Complete. It's Romero.
That's good for a Browns. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Miami's offense set and ready to go.
And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now, because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down. No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 26-yard line.
Now back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, Frazier. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
1 yard gain.
2nd and 9 now. And It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
57-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now Jones. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. 2nd and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A quick throw there is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll try and move it. And caught it up. And they snap him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. So here are the Browns to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
Throwing Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Looking to throw. Jones. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll set up a throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Back to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it is caught. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Up the middle they go. Frazier. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he wasn't able to do much with it.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
A 6-yard loss. It's
got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on 1st down. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. He finds his man. Complete. That's Romero. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Jones.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So the Dolphins now down by 5. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go. They've got 1 timeout at their disposal and the 2-minute warning as they go to work here on 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Right back to him on 1st down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He's back to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Here's 2nd down.
traffic there, and that's complete.
And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Here now, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Now this one thrown away. Will we see a flag? No. I'll say there was a receiver nearby. Pretty generous call, but either way, it's 4th down.
Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. And the Browns getting set to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reese. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This is Reese on the ground. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the Dolphins' 43-yard line.
And that is no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
We so often think of these kickers as automatic at any distance, and it's just not the case because when you start talking about 50-plus yards, it's still a tough one to connect on. This one ends up no good, and that should put to rest any chance of this game getting to overtime.
That was an excellent come from behind.